हाय मैं हूँ मेघा अ वेरी वार्म वेलकम टू द डेविस कप फैन लाउंज एंड मेरे साथ आज इंडिया डेविस कप टीम के कैप्टन है रोहित राजपाल हाय सर
Hi, how are you doing?
आई एम डूइंग गुड हाउ आर यू
I'm good, thank you.
सर आई सॉ दिस इंटरव्यू ऑफ योर्स जिसमें आपने जिक्र किया कि जब आप छोटे थे आपकी मॉम शी पुल्ड यू आउट ऑफ स्कूल एंड शी वांटेड यू टू pursue some sport and then she wanted you to learn tennis so take me back to that story.
So, I used to be a very studious kid and indoor kid. And of course, we went to school. I came back and I was always reading up on things. And so, one fine day, my mother, who used to be an athlete in her school days, so she pulled me out and she said, this is not good what you're doing because you definitely need some exercise. And so, she took me to a club called Panchil Club because we used to live there. And got me in touch with a marker, and she said, bought me a racket, and she said, I want you every day coming here and practicing. And then, when you get back, you can do what you want to do with your books. So that's how she started me.
Super. So you got like full support of your parents. And I was also in the same interview you had also mentioned कि आप एक game खेलने गए थे. That was your first game, and you didn't even have a racket on you. And then someone lended you a racket, and then you won that game. Tell us more about it.
So, I was a young kid, and when I started at Panchil, no, the members would play with each other, and I was too young, so didn't get a chance to play much. So I used to come back home and then try and play on the wall a little bit and improve myself. Occasionally, I used to break the window, so my ears used to be pulled by my father that don't keep breaking these windows. And so there was a tournament which became very famous in Delhi at that time, which used to happen in Chelmsford Club, and Mr. Peshavria used to run it. He's the father of Kiran Bedi, if you've heard of him. Her, Kiran ji and Anu Peshavria, both they were national level players, and Anu was of course national champion. So Peshavria ji used to run this tournament, and somebody told me there's a tournament. Why didn't you participate? So for fun, I went there, and when I went and met him, I said I want to put my entry. He said, "Have you played a tournament before? Anything?" I said, "No, sir, never." He said, "Oh, interesting. It doesn't matter. Enter karo." So enter kiya. So he said, ठीक है तुम्हारे ऐसे ऐसे matches. So when I landed up for the matches, I said, sir, can I borrow a racket? He said, what? You don't have a racket and you're playing a tournament? I said, it's okay, no problem. He was really amused कि ये बच्चा अगर बिना racket के आया तो so it was so he organized a racket for me very kindly, and so I entered the juniors and I entered the men's also for fun. And as it happened, I reached most of the finals and even the men's finals. And yeah, and he was so impressed that he said, I mean, where have you come from? Where do you play? And this, that, the other. And I just said that, sir, just keep giving me this racket because So he, in the middle of the tournament, he called up my father. He said, यार अपने बेटे को एक रैकेट तो लेके दो कम से कम, यार यहाँ पे इतना अच्छा खेल रहा है, and all of that, and you must come and meet me. And anyway, I got to the finals there, and the men's also. So that was my first tournament, and yeah, it was a beautiful memory.